want, I need a super ultra modern graphic girl like me. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Hello, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. It is November 6th, 2024. And today we are going to be checking in on our good pal, our happy couple, Salah and Chantal. Recently, Chantal did a live stream titled, "I Need Your Opinion for a Friend." And in this video, she's chit-chatting. She's just, hey, teardrop, Melly. She's doing all that. And then kind of out of nowhere, she goes, so I want to run something by you guys. I have something that I want to ask. And she kind of proposes this weird scenario that very much so mirrors her own situation. But she asks for advice regarding it, which is interesting. So we're going to take a look at what she has to say. And yeah, go from there. Is my volume working? I don't know. I mean, some of you said Twitch is fine. Refresh. Refreshing helps. Okay, everyone press F5 if you're on a desktop. I refreshed and it's still lagging. I don't know. Hopefully stream sound isn't working. Yeah, I noticed that too. Well, wait, hold on. So you can't hear that? Hold on, let me.
He has a point. Like, if she agreed to forgive him after he cheated.
Can you hear her? Can you hear the 400-pound hijabi, yes or no?
And she's...
Okay, Twitch can. Your audio keeps cutting out. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Refresh again. I don't know if it's a YouTube problem. I don't know if it's a Streamlabs problem. I don't know. I've never had a glitchy stream before, but I suppose that there is a first time for everything, yeah? Oh, gosh. There's a chicken wing that is trying to crawl back out. Oh my gosh. Went to wing night. Went in the liquor store after, and they have new Buzzball flavors. This specific liquor store I went into, I'd never seen them sell Buzzballs before, but they had a whole big display of them. When I went in, they had strawberry. That's not a new flavor, though. They had peach. They had a peach ball. They had that chocolate one that Amber Lynn likes, the coffee one. What else did they have? Cranberry. They had a cranberry Buzzball. So, I guess of the new... There was like another one. I forget the name of it, though. It was white. It was just like white packaging. I don't know. The gird is girding. It's something. It's something. I don't know. I mean, I have had so many tests, like for GERD and stuff, like gastric emptying. There was this one test where they made me drink this nasty milkshake, and then they put me flat on my back to see it would like travel up my chest. Like I've had tests done before, and they're always like, no, there's nothing wrong with you. I've had 2 endoscopies. Like they're like, no, everything's fine. I don't know. I give up. I give up. I give up. There's a pumpkin one too. I did see that they have a pumpkin one too, but they didn't sell it at this. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe the Halloween's over. Maybe like the pumpkin thing's seasonal. Maybe the pumpkin thing is seasonal. We knew those slushies were spiked. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. You have no proof. You have no proof. And in girl world, if you don't have proof, you're as good as a liar. Look at all these new memberships. Holy moly. Thank you so much, guys. 9 months from a Melissa Ekstrom. Thank you so much, Melissa. Happy to have you back for 9 months. Oh, cannot believe we conceived a child together on YouTube in this time. Oh, gosh. This is the product. This is the product. Thank you, Melissa. We have our first 10-month member on YouTube just now. Ms. Lori has come in hot with 10 months. 10 months of Shorty, and it's my anniversary. Thank you so much, Lori. Lori is the oldest member. Well, sorry, let me rephrase. She has been subscribed the longest on my channel. 10 months. Oh, my goodness. All the way back to January. Oh, thank you so much, Lori. I appreciate you modding. We also have Yana Medusa. Hello, Yana Medusa. Thank you, thank you. Medusa head on me like I'm Illuminati. I know a thing or two about rap music. Pink Moments. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Hey, hey. Could always use another pink moment. Hi, honey. Needed a post-election pick-me-up. Thanks, Jordy. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you sending that in, honey. Thank you, thank you. It's Jess. Thank you for 2 months. Thank you for streaming. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Jess. Hard hands back to you. Thank you for being here for your 2nd month. Thank you, thank you. It's Dr. Lori. Oh, I'm sorry. I will use that title from now on. Even if you have proof, it's either out of context or manipulated. or someone changed their mind. Well, I'm not that same person I was yesterday. I'm not that same person I was 20 minutes ago. It's not lying. It's called changing my mind, okay? Oh, gosh. But yes, as I just recently mentioned, we are going to be watching Chantal today. Obviously, we're not going to be watching, start to finish, cover to cover. We're not going to watch the whole 3 hours and everything. So we're gonna skim. I don't know. Maybe if it starts to get boring, we'll go and we'll watch one of her other videos, and maybe toward the end of the stream, we'll watch something problematic, like her yelling, her screaming. I don't know. Those are always fun. You guys know that I like a pissy Chantal. So that's what we're doing today. How's the mic? How's the stream? Is it better? Has it kind of fluctuated out? Is it okay now? How's YouTube doing? I don't see people complaining, so I'm gonna take that as a good thing. Yeah, for a friend. Juniper Deer. Juniper Deer is our oldest. Oh gosh. Well, yeah, she is. Juniper, you are the oldest Twitch subscriber. Thank you so much for 10 months. Oh, my goodness. I'll say our baby was late due to technical difficulties. Yeah, sorry. She was late, actually. Yeah, technical difficulties. Thank you so much, Junior. I appreciate you being a mod on Twitch. Thank you so much. 10 months. Holy cow. We also had Cupid's Bow come in hot for 10 months. Well, Jordy, it's our 10-month anniversary. Where's our present? It's in the mail. It's in the mail. Keep checking. It'll be there later this week. I promise. I sent it. I have a tracking number. It's X14G 572.4. That's the tracking number. Neo Catastrophe. Thank you so much for 3 months. Appreciate that. Glitchy stream V card taken. You didn't think your first time would go like this, huh? It's okay, Neil. A lot of people's first times aren't that great. Thank you so much for 3 months. All right, so I mean, I'm just gonna come arbitrarily click around. You know what? I hate to do this because it comes across as lazy and like kind of roll your eyes at this, but like I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do it. If anybody has the timestamp of when she starts to say, guys, I need to ask you something. I have something that I want to run by you. If you know at like what point that is in this like, you know, gigantic monologue here, let me know what it is. But otherwise, we're just gonna you know, pop through. Let's see what happens.
Physically cheating or over the phone cheating?
Oh, she's already talking about cheating. Well, it must be really early on then. Maybe I made myself look lazy for no reason. Notice how she's not in the room either. Notice how she's not up in her room. She's downstairs again. Y'all know why. Y'all know why. One of the mods on YouTube. So some people do not watch, like when they come in, they don't start watching it live. They start from the beginning. So I'd imagine throughout the night, people will be coming in. They'll be starting the stream from the beginning. They'll watch the first 10 minutes and they'll be like, oh, it's lagging. What's going on? And then they're going to type in the chat because they don't realize that they're not on the live part of it. So if you could just like put in the chat, like periodically, like maybe like once every 10 minutes, be like, the beginning of the stream had technical difficulties. It gets better. It gets better. Hashtag it gets better. Oh gosh. Jordy, can't you check the transcript to get the timestamp? I could.
Hey, Vanna.
Oh, but yeah, that the whole reason why I paused originally is because she's not in her room. She's not in her room because she didn't get the fucking cat spayed. And the cat, when it's in heat like that, it just screams nonstop. So she doesn't want to be around it. So that's why she's not in the room.
It's like middle of the night for you guys, huh? I have a question for you guys, and I want your opinion on something. I have a close friend who asked me advice. I'm not going to say her name. It's not my new friend. It's somebody who...
Friend.
Said I could ask you guys. Hey, Fizzgig. It's morning for you, Becca? Oh yeah, you're in the UK.
She's pissed. Oh, she's mad. She is mad. She is slowly metamorphosizing into a tomato. Look at her face. When she scrunches her mouth up real small like that, you know she's pissed. Here, let me go back a few seconds. Watch her mouth. Watch how small her mouth gets.
So, my friend, her boyfriend was taking a shower, and she just so happened to see like his lock screen on his phone.
Oh my god.
And there was, you know,
this is the same shit that happened with Amber Lynn. Okay, so Salah was bathing, at least one person in the apartment is, and she snuck in there, she tiptoed in there thinking that she was stealthy. Newsflash, Chantal, you're not stealthy. Bull in a china shop, goes in to look at his phone. Same exact thing that happened with Amber Lynn and Jade. Amber Lynn tiptoed into the bathroom thinking that she was being sneaky. I mean, just like, picture a 500-pound person tiptoeing into a room trying to be sneaky. Tiptoes into a room to look at the phone. Oh, she just so, my friend just so happened to look at her boyfriend's lock screen and saw something on it. My friend who goes to another school. Yeah. That's like something 12 and 13-year-olds say. I have a girlfriend. She just goes to another school. You don't know her. She goes to a different school district. Except she's 40. My Middle Eastern husband from Tinder goes to another school. Oh my God. He goes to another mosque. Stupid. He goes to another mosque. CC Viz, thank you. Think we'll get through this. Thank you so much for sending that in, CC. I really appreciate you. Hope you enjoy the stream. Raythians, thank you so much for 2 months. Hey, Raythians. Thanks for all the fun. Guys, go for Twitch for no lagging. Well, it seems to be okay now. I know you sent that in like 10 minutes ago, but thank you, Raythians.
Messages from her. You know how like WhatsApp shows you like a preview on the lock screen? She said that there was like a message from a girl with like big boobs and like a pretty girl. But she couldn't see what it said. And whenever she asked him about it,
she couldn't see what it said because it was in Arabic. If he only knew English, Chantal would be on his case a lot more. But that's just the thing. He can get away with so much because he speaks Arabic.
Grabbed his phone and was like secretive about it, and she said, show me what it is and there won't be a problem. And he pretty much told her to F off and wouldn't show her. And then she asked him again later,
Salah, you better not be biting the hand that feeds. That's weird coming from Chantal, but she technically is the hand that feeds. The only reason you're in this apartment and not the shoebox college dorm is because of her. I wouldn't be telling someone that is putting me up in this apartment to F off. I mean, it's just, oh gosh. Isn't that just so crazy? Like I was talking to one of my girlfriends recently, and well, I mean, this wasn't recent. This was like this past summer, and she, every year they do a family vacation. They were at the beach, and it's like her brother, her sister, and then like all their spouses, and then all their kids. And she said that the sister's a little on the fritz, and the husband, they're just like, they're kind of out there a little bit. And they were getting in a fight with the parents. And I'm thinking to myself, the parents are the one who paid for the house. The parents are the one paying for all the dinners. The parents are the ones that are providing the entertainment. And she's telling me a story about how her sister's husband was telling the dad to like shut the fuck up and stuff. I'm thinking to myself, you're going to tell somebody that's paying for the vacation. It's just like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's like, Chantal is paying for you to live in this apartment. She's paying for you to have, all these little things. I mean, and you're going to tell her to F off? It's just, no. Maybe he needs a little bit of a reminder. But she can only crack the whip a little bit. Because she can't full out be like, no, you answer to me, blah, blah, blah. Because at the end of the day, she doesn't want him to leave her. So it's kind of like this, give and take relationship. Like, how overbearing can I be without being too overbearing? How much can I breathe down your neck? It's a stupid dynamic. But I mean, it's Chantal. So who cares? Yana Medusa, thank you. Been a silent viewer for 2 years. Became a member today. Never seen Foodie so invested in anyone but herself. So excited to watch you. Thank you so much, Yana Medusa. I really appreciate your membership. Thank you for sending that in. Hey, Bree. It's been a rough 24 hours. Thank you for the pick me up. Thank you for being here, Brie. I appreciate it. Hopefully this stream can put you in better spirits. Cece Viz, thank you. Sorry, y'all, but I hope everyone's okay. That was a sentiment. Oh, all good, Cece. Thank you for sending that in. Appreciate you being here.
And he said he deleted the message. So, do you guys think that's like sus, or what do you guys think about that? If he's gaslighting her, it's not good news. Apparently, like, she said that he said it was like, you know, he had this number for a while and it was people from his old work. Like customers.
Customers. Prior to this, he worked at like, I think it was like, it was not like actually Radio Shack, but something similar to that. The Friend, what was his name? Allah, if you had been watching since the beginning of this season, Salah used to have this friend, and the friend, before Chantal, before she came in with her money and everything, I mean, Salah wasn't doing too hot. You know, he was balling on a budget, so to speak. And the friend helped him get a job at like a tech store, like something similar to like a Radio Shack. And so I guess that this is what he's referring to. That's a woman from my old work. That's an old customer. Well, that doesn't even make sense.
Asking like about stuff. And he has a history of cheating on her. So I was like, wow. I don't know, let me ask, you know, Beezers what they think. So what would you guys do? Like, what do you guys think? Like, what should I tell her? Not good? Why do you say that?
Dee Dee was a customer of Natter's old job too. Chantal never learns. Oh. So when she tried calling out Natter for texting other women, talking to other women, his excuse was, oh, this is a customer from an old job. I don't know. I feel like if I were to cheat on someone, I'd come up with an excuse a little bit better than that. Customer from an old job. Okay. Willow Rogers, thank you. Always good to see you. You helped me get through the rough times of chronic illness. I am so sorry to hear that, Willow, but I am glad that my streams bring you some kind of something. Thank you for saying that in. I really appreciate the kind words. Appreciate you continuing to be here every night.
Exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, if he had nothing to hide, he wouldn't have hurried and deleted the message, right?
He hurried and deleted it before she could Google Translate it.
Cheating or over the phone cheating. Do it back to him about everything. I agree with that, actually. I said that. I would feel very hurt by it. So you wouldn't believe him, right? That it was just a former coworker messaging him with like big boobs. Hey, Lanky. Hi, guys. You would demand to see his phone to see if anything else is in his phone? Yeah, same. Sounds like this is about you. No, I'm just asking advice, like, for my friend.
My friend.
Does Jude have a brother? Once a cheater, always a cheater? I think when it comes to men, I think you're right, Lisa. I know for myself, I've cheated in the past, but I was at a different point in my life. And I said I would never do it again because how it feels to hurt somebody. But I think that Men are just different creatures when it comes to that, and I think you're right.
Men are different creatures when it comes to that. What do you mean by that, Chantal? What do you mean?
Yeah, from the outside looking in, exactly.
She just looks so done. She looks so defeated. She looks so just like, I don't know, maybe it's like slightly, ever so slightly, starting to dawn on her that she's wasting her time. And honestly, with the way things are going, not to be morbid, she might not have much time left to waste. So, why is she wasting what could be the last decade of her series in Kuwait financing some bum that doesn't touch her and cheats on her? Maybe it's just like slightly, ever so slightly, starting to register. But even if it does register, golden rule, y'all, the girls don't leave. The girls will not. So, I mean, all it takes for him is to say, I love you, baby. Kiss on the cheek. What is he? He like grabs her cheek like a grandma would, like a 3-year-old. Like a side arm hug. They don't take much to keep going. Take much to keep going. So the girls won't leave. So, I mean, yeah, I guess that this is like, oh, he got caught texting a girl on his phone. So, but I mean, in all honesty, I think that he could, have somebody over, do it right in front of her, and she still wouldn't leave. And I mean, that's just how it is. She'll get mad. And I think that it's not so much that he's worried about her leaving. It's more so about he's worried about having to deal with a pissy Chantal. Because Chantal can be a real bitch. And I can imagine living with her and being around her. Oh, God, that would take such a toll. So he probably just doesn't want the headache. He's probably financially secure. He knows that, like, his, pig is staying in its pen. But he doesn't want the pig to be mad. It's like I'd rather have a happy, calm pig than one that's like squealing all the time. Miss Binty, thank you. First time catching you live, watching your uploads has been keeping me sane at work. Thank you for always keeping me in the girl world loop. Thank you so much for saying that, Miss Binty. Glad that you're able to watch my content at work and it keeps you busy. Thank you for sending that in. Appreciate you. L's Ripped Pantyhose, thank you for 10 months. L, hey, thank you for 10 months. Oh, my goodness. Some 10-monthers coming in hot. My husband said he's done with politics and going all in on Girl World. Can you welcome Brad to our little club? Who needs the real world? We have Girl World. Problematic fat women are a lot more interesting. I promise you that, Brad. Thank you so much for being here, Al. I appreciate you. 10 months. Holy cow. Evie Peaches, thank you for becoming a member. I get my peaches down in Georgia. I told you I knew a thing about rap music. That's not rap music. Who sings that song? I get my peaches down in Georgia. Is that Bieber? I want to say it's Bieber. That's not rap.
Yeah, I would too, Becca. I would lose all trust as well. I would give ultimatum, see the phone or hit the road and don't look back. She said that she did that and he was like, I don't like people looking at my phone. Like, what are you, a detective? Like, sorry, but if you have a history of cheating and something sus comes up like that, yeah, idiot. Right? So, because she feels crazy. She feels like, he gaslights her and she feels crazy about it. Like, she feels crazy. Like, he turns it around on her and says, like, you're being crazy, you're being like suspicious, like you don't trust me, that kind of shit. And I was like,
Why would she? Why would she trust him? She has no reason to. She doesn't really get anything from the relationship. I mean, I couldn't imagine paying all this to get nothing. Paying for a service, but the service is nothing. I mean, he has to be around her. That's what she's paying for. She's paying for strained companionship. You don't trust me? What, you don't trust me? Why would she?
are they married? No. Yeah, she definitely deserves better than that. There's nothing worse than not being valued. For sure. So, did you guys get a notification for this live? I didn't even think about that, but who cares? But they all say that. They want to put the blame on you.
Salah is a Planet Fitness membership that never gets used. I think that comparing him to a gym membership is very spot on, because Chantal's not going to a gym. Stupid. Low-hanging fruit. The side eye every time she takes a dig at him. This is so middle school. It's very middle school. Normally I reserve all the middle school comments for Amber Lynn, but this is very junior high right now.
Yeah. This is very true. Easier to leave without being married, yeah. True. Yeah, it's more complicated when you have a whole life with someone. And gaslighting is 100%. It's emotional abuse in a way, because they're trying to make you feel crazy for something they did. If I'd cheated on someone and was on the straight and narrow, I'd be dying to prove it. Exactly. Like, if you cheat on someone, she said that he tells her to get over it and don't bring up the past. Like, just completely, like, diminishing her feelings. Like, you know, like, it's...
Oh my god, this is crazy that she had to do this live. She has nobody to talk to. No one to talk to. I mean, this is the kind of conversation, you know, you call up one of your girlfriends, you say, girl, I want you to give me your honest opinion. I want you to listen to this shit. She has nobody to do that with. I mean, who's she going to do? Teardrop? Really, who is she going to do that with? Teardrop.
It's not like that. It's like, you have to be patient. You fucked up. You have to be patient, and you have to realize that you have to prove yourself every step of the way. You know, you have to do whatever it takes to earn that trust back.
Oh my god, earn the trust back. He doesn't care to earn the trust back, Chantal. The more length that you give someone on the leash, the further that they're going to run away. You've given him a lot of leash room. By allowing him to do what he did with Kybella, making a fool out of you, making a fool out of himself, and you still taking him back. I mean, there's consequences when it comes to that. I mean, you know, she likes to come on here and say, you know, I don't live in the past. Stop bringing up the past. Yeah. He's proved himself, blah, blah, blah. It does damage that isn't always going to fully heal. But this is so stupid to even treat it like it's a genuine relationship, because it's not. It's not. Salisha, thank you. Salah in the shower FaceTiming Alicia. Yeah. Oh, gross. Oh, God. Tummy Rupples, thank you for 4 months on Twitch. Appreciate you. Smeg Magician, hey. She looks like Mac tonight with a sunburn. Mac. Well, you capitalized the word tonight, so maybe that's a person? Mac tonight. What the fuck is this? Is this like McDonald's? she looks like Mac tonight with a sunburn. Oh my gosh, it's like some like banana looking thing. It's like a moon. Oh my gosh. These references, y'all. I'm too young for that reference. Yeah. I mean, I've never heard of that. But I appreciate all references, you know. Amber stretched out choker, thank you. Also, she's not fooling anyone with this friend story. Oh, she thinks she is. She's probably thinking to herself, well, you know, anything for content, right? I have nothing else to talk about. It's either talk about this or eat in front of a camera.
And by being secretive and hiding your phone, like, no. You're right, Scapegoat. They should be dying to prove everything to you, not gaslighting and blaming it on you.
Dying.
Yeah, teardrop, exactly.
Oh my god. Chantal loves to say exactly teardrop. Oh my god. Famous last words. Exactly teardrop. Teardrop exactly. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Oh my gosh. I hate that her chat, like, the chatters in Chantal's live stream have become the side characters. I mean, this woman has no friends, no social interaction. We have to consider the people in her live streams the side characters.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait for Teardrop to turn on her. Well, I don't even know if she's able to turn on her physically. Because, I mean, I think that Teardrop's like bedbound. I don't know. I've heard that like Teardrop is like Amber Lynn size. So, I'm not sure. It cuts down on the letters of the tombstone. Bad. It's always two dumb bitches telling each other exactly.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. I think she could too. I have my fan, but it's not that hot. I'm so tired. I feel so tired. Like I want a nap, but I can't. I just feel like mentally drained. So. One second, guys. Okay, I took it off because, like, there's not many people here, so. Hey, Allison, Laura. Come outside, Rita. Hey, ABCD. Lovely. Fizzcake, you gifted 5 members. Thank you, Fizzcake. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Would she feel mentally drained if it was about her? Yeah, I mean, for this being about a friend and not her own situations, she seems to be taking this pretty near and dear.
That's so kind of you, Chantal.
I feel bad for her. She's low-key crying out for help. Girl, you must be new here. You must be new here. Anything that Chantal, like, crying out for help, whatever. I mean, it's sweet that you have that thought and everything, but I can tell you're new. Because, I mean, all of the problems that she experiences in life, it's her own fault. Chantal really is that meme of the person riding the bicycle and then they shove a stick in the front wheel of the bicycle and they fall off the bike and then they say, ah, what the hell? What the hell's wrong with this bike? I mean, it's her own fault. Beyond her own fault. She alienates herself. This is why she's alone. I think that I don't know. I don't know why she wants these like fake, ridiculous relationships. I mean, why go through all the stress of this? Chantal, I mean, you know, if she went back to Canada, got on Moonjaro, here, Chantal, listen to me right now. I want you to do this. You're not going to, but in my fantasy, this is what you do. You leave this all behind. You go back to Canada. You get an apartment. You live by yourself. You get a Moonjaro prescription. You start to walk every day. Start to make a little bit of an effort. And you get on the dating apps. I mean, she could find someone that would genuinely like her. Maybe. Why go through all these hoops and all these shenanigans? She needs therapy. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I just have like such a different outlook on therapy just because I know that it takes you to... The girls are very lazy. The girls are very lazy, and therapy requires a little bit of effort. I think in their minds, they think that they could just go into therapy, trauma dump, and become better. That's not what therapy is. Jordy, I know you're not about to say she's attractive. No, but what I am saying is there's someone for everyone, right? I mean, I guess like what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to get at here is why does she think that the only option... I mean, her self-esteem must be so in the shitter if she thinks that this is the only way that she could get a man. Because I think if Chantal, like, you know, got a Moonjaro, because I mean, like, what is she, 350? If she got into the twos and she started to make an effort and she, you know, I mean, there has to be some type of relationship possibility out there for her that isn't just her paying for it. I don't know. Wishful thinking. Rice Noodles, thank you. This is a Geordie sanctuary. This is definitely a Geordie sanctuary. Thank you so much, Rice Noodles. Appreciate you being here. She just doesn't fix herself up. She's 440 minimum.
Tell your friend she needs to get out. Hey, Bremac and M. Thank you. The Euro morning bees. Tell him to kick rocks, Stephanie. Red flags? Oh, yeah, red flags. So that's your opinion? I was just curious. I'm like, let me ask my beezers. Your friend should break up with that guy. He doesn't respect her at all.
Oh my goodness. Cats damn me. Ow. Oh, holy cow. Coming in out of nowhere with a gigantic donation. Thank you so much, Cats Damn Meow. Sorry, I've been away, currently snowed in Colorado. Happy to catch up with y'all. How is Jordy, everyone? Still handsome, I see. Thank you so much, Cats Damn Meow. I really appreciate that. That is insanely generous of you. Thank you so much. Holy cow. Can we get some cat emojis in the chat for Cats Damn Meow's massive donation just now? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Cats Damn Meow. I've been well. Same old, you know me. Girl world aficionado. Aficionado. Snowed in Colorado. Oh gosh. I'm actually kind of thinking that if I want to see snow this year, I might have to travel to somewhere else to see it, because I don't know if we're getting it in Pittsburgh. It's a scary thought, but I mean, these past few years, I mean, we just like don't have winter. I mean, there was maybe like 1 or 2 days last year where we had snow. I mean, it just doesn't really exist anymore. So, I don't know. Snowed in Colorado in November. Oh my gosh. I've never been to Colorado. Never been to Colorado. I would love to go to Colorado though. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Cat Stand Me Out. That is beyond words. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alaska bees, Jordy. I don't know. I feel like going to Alaska would make me depressed. I don't know. I always thought like Alaska's like kind of depressing. It's so humid and absolutely miserable in Atlanta. It was in the 70s today here. I mean, I have never heard of that ever. I mean, by the time, like, growing up and everything, I remember, like, October was cold. Like, we sometimes got snow in October. Now it's November, and I'm, shorts and a t-shirt.
So, like, you guys think that finding that on the phone is just nothing? Like, you think, like, he's saying that it's just, like, a former coworker, but wouldn't show the phone.
A former coworker with big boobs that sent him a message that he was shady about. A former coworker that had a photo of her with big boobs that he was being shady about. I don't know about y'all, but are y'all looking at your former coworkers' racks? I don't know about that. Cat Stand Me Out, thank you so much for the gifted sub on Twitch. Welcome, Bananarama. Your subscription is courtesy of Cat Stand Meow. I do. I mean, I don't know. Maybe for some relationships that would be fine. Maybe for some relationships that would be okay. But specifically the way that Chantal has described the type of relationships that Muslim people have with one another, it's like, it's very kind of monogamous, like very not open, not like, having eyes for other people. So I don't know. I mean, what do you do in messaging other women like this? I mean, it's kind of like the way that she's communicated the dynamic of the relationship. It's almost as if you would assume that you wouldn't really be talking to another woman for any kind of reason. I mean, texting about what? Former coworker? It's like, what do you and a former coworker need to be discussing? I don't know. Cat Stand Meow has sent in an additional 10 gifted subscriptions on Twitch just now. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Cat Stand Meow. Oh my gosh. Welcome to all of our new members. Hey guys. Good old Cat Stand Meow. Can we get the Cat Stand Meow emoji on Twitch? I need to, Lakaya, I don't know if you're here right now, but I need to message you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, confetti. Yeah, narcissist, always your fault, never theirs. Yep. Billy bullshitter. If once a cheater, then always a cheater applies to all men. I don't know. Duck puppets. Hello. Self-block tango.
She's looking for any reason to be validated by her chat to stay with him. Yeah, I noticed there for a hot second. She was like, so you guys think it's okay? You guys think that I should stay with him? It's like, why ask at all if that's the answer that you're looking for? If you're asking a question hoping to get a certain answer, why even ask the question? If you know that that's what you want. Really very annoying. Thank you for 9 months. You are not very annoying at all. The sight of Chantal has started to make me physically sick, like Amberlynn says, mentals. It sometimes does get a little exhausting looking at Chantal. It does. It does. I feel you on that.
He wouldn't show the phone, and then when she asked him again, he like already deleted the message. Does WhatsApp let them set their own photo? I don't know.
Jordy, why would Salah cheat on this prize? I know. Why jeopardize a relationship as important as this? Oh my gosh. Chantal, as soon, the minute, the second that he finds another pay pig, you are gone. You are gone. You are out of the pig pen. Back to Canada. As soon as he finds another source of income, back to where you came from. Some gifted memberships coming in on YouTube just now. Diane has sent in 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Hey, new memberships in the chat, courtesy of Diane. Thank you so much for doing that, Diane. We also had Taylor S. come in hot with 5 gifted memberships. Really appreciate you doing that, Taylor. Taylor S. Huh. Is a certain pop star watching our stream? Yeah, this is what Taylor Swift does in her free time. Oh, gosh. Yeah, when she's not performing on stage or getting railed by Travis, she's watching fat women on the internet.
To be plain and simple. Liar, liar. Hey, duck puppet. He should have said it was spam. Maybe he's not that smart. Cheaters are weak and selfish. Yeah, if you had nothing to hide, like if somebody accused me of cheating, I would show them my phone if I wasn't. I would be like, go through every single thing. Actually, I do that. I'm like, you don't believe me on something? Here's my phone.
It's because there's nothing on your phone other than Uber Eats. Here, look at my Uber Eats history. Look who I've been messaging. It's just messages to and from her driver. Are you here yet? Are you here yet? Look at my messages. Chantal, he doesn't care about your DoorDash messages. He doesn't.
To anyone, like, you know? When I was young, my father of my baby cheated numerous times. I even walked in with him with another girl. You walked in on him with another girl? I kept going back till I finally opened my eyes and said he'd never change. I was right. Wow, sorry you went through that teardrop.
The minute she said that she hated all men, we knew for sure it was Salah that was cheating. Yeah. Yeah. I hate all men. She has said this before, about hating all men and everything. I also remember a time that she said that she's going to become a lesbian. She's like, I'm done with men. I'm done with men. I'm becoming a lesbian.
Yeah, I know, Lisa. Why delete a message? Exactly. It's too late to search, yeah. Or whenever they're like, you know, okay, yeah, now you can look after they've scrubbed it clean. Like, I don't know. It's so stupid. Being in a relationship is overrated. Anyway, I just wanted your opinion. It's very nice out.
How would a friend even know this many details? Yeah, I know. An awfully descriptive story, knowing it secondhand, right? Oh, she knows a lot of details. Story of Estel. Thank you, Estel. Just popping in to say, hey, I was on holiday last week, so I'm playing catch up, but saw you were live and wanted to wish you a great day. Hey, listen, if you ever miss a stream, if you ever miss a week, if you ever miss a month, Girl World kind of operates like a soap opera. Just hop back in. It's easy to pick up where you left off. I mean, yeah, you'll miss the day-to-day stuff, but all in all, it's not that hard to jump back in. I mean, as long as you know the supporting characters and you know the theme and you kind of know the plot development, like take a day off, take a week off, whatever, you know. Come on back. Thank you so much for that, Estel. Katie Bird has sent in 10 gifted memberships just now. Thank you so much, Katie Bird. Tweet to you. Can we get the aviary in the chat for Ms. Katie Bird's 10 gifted memberships? Thank you, Katie Bird. Good old Katie Bird.
I was young and in love with him, yeah.
Seasoning depression. Is that a fat joke about seasonal depression? Seasoning depression. I might have to borrow that.
People don't realize how hard it is, like, when you're already hooked and they reveal themselves after it's too late, you know. Hey, Sarah Jean, welcome, salam. They obviously did something they didn't want you to see. That's why they've deleted it. Exactly. That's my opinion. I told her too. Is the girl in the foot? No. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I think. Like, he must be high. Like, imagine the horrors. If he never lets her see his phone.
I know. So what she does know, she knows about the Red Room picture. She knows about Kybella. And I guess now she knows about the coworker with big tits. So, I mean, these are just the things that she knows about.
Well, I don't know. Hope it's worth it for him. That's all. Because, like, my friend has been nothing but really good to this guy. And she's, like, done so much. And, you know, she's never cheated. I would know, she would tell me.
You can't make somebody like you, Chantal. It's a hard lesson to learn. You can go after a lot of things in life. You can buy a lot of things in life. The only thing you can't really buy, you can't buy a better body. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe you can nowadays with like Ozempic and stuff. But you can't make someone like you. You can't buy someone's affection. I mean, you can, but it's not going to be genuine. If you're looking for that genuine connection, I mean, it's not going to be this way. It's not going to be this way, but she must know that. I think that her self-esteem is so bad, so low, that she has just kind of come to the conclusion that she has to pay for a relationship and this is the only form of love that she's ever going to get, so she just has to settle. I mean, like, I hate to keep talking about this, but it's just like, I just don't think that Chantal is as much of a lost cause as Amber Lynn. I think in a lot of ways Chantal is a lost cause, but just like, Ozempic, she's been on it. She's able to get an Ozempic prescription. She's had it before, she's able to get it again. I mean, just go back to Canada, Ozempic, start walking a little bit every day. Just walk. I'm not saying you have to, power lift or whatever. Just do a little bit of walking, Ozempic, get on the dating apps. I mean, I just feel like it's not that far out of reach for what she's looking for. I don't know. Honestly, it's just her disgusting personality. I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a more wishful thinking kind of mood tonight. Alpha Mind, thank you. Watering the plants and enjoying this live. What group of people does Chantal not hate? She hates women, men, etc. Does she actually like anyone? Ronald McDonald. Maybe like fast food mascots? I don't know. Yeah, she does have a lot of hatred inside of her. She does. I don't know. That's a thinker, Alpha Mind. Clover. Hi, Clover. My long distance boyfriend and I are about to watch a movie together. And to be honest, I'm kind of sad I'll miss the rest of this live stream. I'll get him into Girl World once he moves across the world for me. All right, Clover. Well, we'll be waiting on it. You let us know when that happens. Thank you, Clover. I appreciate you. Enjoy your movie. Jordy City of Thieves. Thank you so much for 4 months. I don't see how the Beezers aren't offended with the fact that they think that she thinks that they are so dumb to believe that this is her friend. I think at this point, if you are supporting Chantal, I mean, you have to have a screw loose. You just have to have your head buried in the sand. I mean, I really don't know. After some of the things that Chantal has done and said, I just don't know why anyone would want to get behind her. But I mean, I know that it's easy to be behind Chantal. She casts a pretty wide shadow. But I mean, gosh.
And yeah. I don't know, Allison. I really needed a nap, but I can't sleep. No, he didn't let her go through it. He won't let her go through his phone. He said she's being an investigator. He doesn't want to live his life that way. If you're alive, it's never too late to choose. Yeah. Hey, Habibi J. Tell her to dump him. I've seen cheaters many times and it's never worth it to them. Especially if they have no shared assets, no investments, a home, kids, run away. Yeah. She's a pretty independent woman and can just leave whenever she wants. Women are strong. Yeah, they are. They take a lot of shit.
There was probably a better word choice there, Chantal. Women are strong. They take a lot of shit. Is that really the word that you would like to use when describing a story about him?
If you had nothing to hide, why care? Exactly. That's what I think. Like, if you have nothing to hide, like, show the phone. Like, it's easy. Especially if you've cheated before. If you've been a cheater before, then prove it. Prove yourself.
He's going to have to start locking the door when he showers. I mean, honestly, the only other alternative is if the only time that he's away from his phone is when he's in the shower or sleeping, he would have to hide his phone or lock the door when he goes in to shower.
Gaslight and call her, like, make her feel stupid and crazy that she's thinking that way. Like, I had a whole uni class tell me my ex had tried to F all of them. What? I have zero tolerance for cheaters. He was also abusive, yeah.
What?
If I were her, I would leave and not ever get in a relationship. Like, it really just, like, tarnishes your trust, you know? Yeah, there's no respect.
Chantal, he has already diarrheaed all over what trust you did have. At this point, I mean, he could stomp on it, spit it, light it on fire, and you would still stay. It's sad. It's sad to see someone be this pathetic.
Well, I'm back on track, Shifa, so it's okay right now. My ex cheated on me for years and made me feel crazy. I was isolated and it was terrible. But I left it. That's exactly what the swordfish would do. Like, you guys saw, like, the whole time that he was with Dee Dee, he was like, no, I would never fuck her. She's old. She's disgusting. Like, and the whole time they were boning. I hate men. Like, I hate them. I seriously hate men. Like, wallah. I can't believe that, like, there's people out there that just lie. Like, just look at your face and lie to you. Like,
he wasn't lying. He changed his mind. If he told you to your face that Dee Dee was old, she was gross, she was ugly, he didn't want to sleep with her, and then he went and slept with her, he just changed his mind. He didn't lie. You do that too, Chantal. It's just called changing your mind.
I guess I take my friend's situation personal just because, like, you know, I've been through shit. I just wanted your opinion.
Chantal looks like dough sitting out and rising. Chantal looks like rising dough. Oh my god. With a little tomato sauce on top. Elizabeth Zara, thank you for 8 months. Takes my break because Jordy went live. 8 months! Time to start nesting. Oh gosh, it'll be here before you know it. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Appreciate you. Iron Mama. Hey, Iron Mama. Thank you so much for 4 months. Teardrop is Chantal's court jester. I actually saw all this talk about Teardrop. Teardrop has a new profile picture. Did y'all see this? She put on, I think it was purple eyeshadow. Teardrop's looking hot. I mean, come on. Don't come for looks, Jord. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, Teardrop has a new profile photo. Gollum, thank you. Am I going insane for real, or are her eyes moving farther apart with the more weight she gains? Huh. I don't know. Can you store fat in the bridge of your nose? Maybe. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Yes, Teardrop. There's good men and bad men. They even lied saying they were only eating pecan pie. Right? Right. Right. Her partner should be open about sharing his phone, especially with his cheating past. The fact that he's not is extremely telling. He doesn't respect her. That's what I feel too. That was my instinct. But I didn't really know what to tell her because, you know, friend is a whole abuser all on her.
But in a way, I think that Chantal enjoys being disrespected. Because I think, seriously, I actually think this. Deep down, I think that Chantal, because of her self-loathing, because of her self-esteem being non-existent, I think that deep down, there's a part of herself that thinks that she does need to sabotage herself because she deserves it. Well, he should disrespect me because I am the gross pig that everyone says I am. Like there's like a voice deep inside of her, maybe not that deep inside of her, but there's a voice in her head that says that kind of stuff, that she kind of deserves a little bit of this. Twisted. This is embarrassing. To put all this online and everything, I mean, this, oh gosh.
Her own, the loner with. we should welcome her into the Beezer, you know? I'm not treating you guys like you're stupid. Hey, Angelo.
Ooh, they called her out on it. Did you hear that? I'm not treating you guys like you're stupid. Somebody just said that in here. Her audience must think that she thinks that they're really stupid.
Yeah. I can't compete with big tatas. Hey, Purple Toe.
Well, she may have big boobs, but I wore my ass backwards. Compete with that, former coworker. Ohana, thank you. Appreciate your live so much at 4 days postpartum. Hope you're doing great, Jordy and Shorties. Oh my gosh, postpartum. Congratulations. That is awesome. Thank you so much for sending that in. A continued nice recovery for you, Ohana. Thank you, thank you.
If you really want to go through the rest of your life, exactly. That's something to consider if you're watching. You should consider that. Listen to these users. You should consider that you have to live the rest of your life wondering what's on that phone every single day and that you'll never see it. So, hey Natty, thank you. Men will lie to your...
Chantal will get a Duolingo premium subscription, learn Arabic to see what his text messages say before she'll leave him.
Face and act like a victim, barf face. That's totally, like, it's putting more barf faces. Yeah. I'm the friend's boyfriend and I even agree with the teasers. Blink twice if you need rescuing.
She just said, I can't compete with big tatas, she told on herself. She does that all the time. There's no way that she can speak in third person telling this whole story. She has, I mean, eventually she'll slip. She's not that careful. Chantal's not that careful. She likes to think that she's smart. She likes to think that she can get one over, but she slips. She slips. I hate men. I hate men so much. Ugh, men are the worst. I can't compete with big tatas. I just can't. I thought you were talking about your friend. What do you mean you?
You shouldn't have to babysit. Exactly. Exactly. If you have to start babysitting, no. She should get out of it. No. There's not only that one person he's talking to. Guaranteed. If he doesn't have to show his phone, and you see one person, actually, she did say that he fell asleep one time, actually. So he did cheat. Then one time he fell asleep, and she saw...
If Chantal... Look at the freeze frame right now. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the screen. Let me get rid of that. Look. It's like a mad scientist. Oh my god. You know, I mean, if she wants to have this much control in her relationship, if she's paying for his cell phone, which I assume she is, why doesn't she give him a cell phone with the condition that it's like hers? You know, it's like, oh, I'll pay for your cell phone. I'll get you a data plan, but you're on my Life 360. I don't know. Does anyone have Life 360? Are you allowed to see, like, is there like an app that's even more invasive than Life 360? Like, that lets you see people's text messages and stuff like that? Like, anytime she wants, she'd be able to, like, go into his phone. Like, not like physically go into it, but, like, see his phone from her phone. You know what I mean? I'm just wondering if there is, like, an app like that. Because he has burner phones. You don't think he has burner phones? Clockwork Orange. Oh my gosh. New Tinder profile picture. Yeah, I mean, that's like this is just what I'm saying. I mean, Chantal, take this freeze frame right here, go back to Canada, get your Mounjaro prescription, start walking every day, and you'll find a new man like that. Recipe for success. Nerfworthy, thank you. I've gone through the 7 stages of grief today, and I landed on Unbothered Queen. Unbothered is the only way to live. Thank you, Nerfworthy. Appreciate you sending that in. Get him a phone with parental controls. I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? If you're the one paying for it, shit.
Saw his phone and it was full of women pictures, but he's like, he made her feel stupid. He was like, oh, it's just pictures from the internet, nothing. So I don't know.
My ex did that to me. He was awful. I want to clarify that I'm not saying that that is something that I advocate for or something that I think that two people should be doing in a relationship. But for the purpose of like the warped, twisted logic of Chantal, if that's what she wants, why doesn't she do it that way then? I mean, if she wants to perpetuate this dysfunctional fake relationship, why doesn't she do it that way?
Real men don't lock their phones. Yeah, exactly.
Real men don't lock their phones. I'll tell you what, my phone doesn't have a passcode on it. Guess I'm a real man. Well, not normal, though. So, I'm a real man, but I'm not normal. So, take that. God doesn't give with both hands.
Hey, Blue, welcome salam. T Rose, you're very blessed to have such a relationship, so mashallah. So he's not attracted to her anymore and is looking elsewhere. Yeah. Like, I hate, those are the worst kind of people. Just fucking break up with the person. Because I can guarantee you there's a
Why don't you grow a backbone? You'll grow anything else on your body. Why don't you grow a backbone and leave yourself? Well, then break up with me. Break up with me. Well, then why don't you end it? Why don't you get rid of me? Why don't you leave? Why don't you have a little bit of self-respect and just leave?
a lot of men out there who will find her attractive. You know? It's like, just leave.
You!
I don't know. The phone wasn't given, and that's the first red flag. It's called the unknown, which leaves the other person uneasy and suspicious. At the end of the day, it's not mature. It's not mature. It's not mature at all. Yeah. Can your friend safely leave him? I think so. I don't know. Aw, sorry to hear that, Blue.
I wish I knew how to quit you. Oh my gosh. The sequel of Brokeback Mountain, filmed in Kuwait. Jordy's unmodded teardrop, thank you. Who needs a teardrop when you have a cat stamp meow? That's true. I would take 1/100th of a cat stamp meow before I would take a full teardrop. Thank you so much for that. Isabel Schumacher. Hey, Isabel. Her face is giving gourd. Okay, is this another reference? I don't know gourd. All right, who the hell's gourd? Short for gastroesophageal reflux disease. Okay, so either you're calling her a gastro disease or you're calling her this anime character. And I don't think that you're referring to that.
I hope your day gets better. I don't know, I think like 5 years.
Gourd the plant. Oh, okay, she spelled it differently.
Your friend should leave and go starfish, beezing. Never underestimate starfishing. Me and my husband too old and disabled to be cheating, but yeah, that's something I don't believe in it. We have never cheated ever. That is an amazing, you know what, it's kind of rare, I would think. Yeah, scary Jen, I'm home. Emotionally immature, yeah. I do too, matching apples. When trust is broken, it is hard to gain back, especially if it has happened before. Yeah. An adult relationship, yeah. Thanks for your I'll be sure to let her know. Thank you, Blue. Yeah, I even I was trying to give her advice, so I watched I looked some things up online. And it's a huge red flag if they deflect and they don't show you their phone. It's simple. Like, if you betray someone's trust, you have to expect to do everything in your power to get it back and not just gaslight and be like, what are you, a detective?
He knows that he can get away with it because you let him get away with it. You gave him that length of the leash. I cheated on her. All of the text messages got leaked, and she still didn't leave. What does that communicate to him? He can do whatever he wants, Chantal. He knows that you won't leave. He knows that you won't leave. The only reason that he may want to feign being on his best behavior around you is so that you don't get pissy. Because at the end of the day, he does have to be near you sometimes, so he'd rather you not be a pissy pig than be a calm pig. He just doesn't want you to act up. He doesn't want you to get... Ugh. He's not worried about you leaving. Gollum, thank you again. Owning up, I was the friend with big boobas. You were texting Salah in the shower with your big boobs. Oh gosh, stealing Chantal's man away yet again. Mad Hatter, thank you. Is it cheating when the marriage and relationship is fake? Oh, this could be like an age-old question of like if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it. If a Tinder husband cheats on his 400-pound wife with DMs on Instagram, does it make a sound?
Like, they're not smart. That's like the typical answer of anybody caught cheating. Hi, Sahara. Yeah, sucked him. I don't think so. Tell her to run. Yeah, exactly. It's okay to give someone like one chance, but I don't keep my friends online matching apples. They'll be doxxed.
I forgot how flush she looks. It looks worrisome. Well, she also is outside. So whenever she gets outside like this, she doesn't get... The rosacea does start to rosacea more. She kind of looks like a superhero. You know what I mean? You know how superheroes will wear those masks that, like, you know, only go around their eyes and their cheeks like that? I don't know. Maybe she could be the next Marvel villain. Huh. What would her supervillain name be? Bariatricon. Bariatrica. We have to save the citizens of Gotham from Bariatrica. Stupid.
No. Ew, there's something weird in the pool. Hi, Chantal. If it was just a coworker, I think you would let her see the message. Yeah, that's my opinion too. Nice. I'm really...
Blackfoot. CPAP woman. Oh, okay. Like Spider-Man, CPAP woman. Count CPAP. Count CPAP. Sugarfoot. Blackfoot sounds more ominous. Oh my gosh. Is that how she fights her battles? She gets her foot amputated and throws it at you as a weapon? Clover, thank you. What about the itty bitty titty committee? I don't know. They're very quiet ever since this new text message shower person came onto the cast.
really happy for those of you who are in good relationships. Been married 23 years and never looked at your husband's phone. Do you ever wonder? They can hide it very well, I'm sure. If it happens once, the respect isn't there. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Take a trip to Cuba and find yourself and eat a huge sugar cake. No, I'm okay. I'm just tired. I'm really, really, really tired.
From what? I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I just worked a 12-hour shift, had to take care of the kids, had to make dinner, had to clean the whole fucking house, had to... I'm so tired. She got food delivered to her room. That's it. Exhausted.
Yeah, Becca. Might just be hiding pornography. Maybe. I don't think like pornography is that big of a deal, honestly. I think it's like normal for men. What do you guys think about that? I think it's totally normal. Everyone.
Oh, come on. He only has eyes for you, Chantal. Why would he need to be looking at that kind of stuff on the internet? He has you to look at. He has all that material to work with. He doesn't need those nasty websites. Come on. You know what's a wild thing that I read recently? So apparently troops in North Korea have deployed to Russia. I forget where I read this or even why I read this or what like the context was, but there have been troops that have deployed from North Korea to Russia. And you know how like everything is very closed off in North Korea, like the outside world, like they don't know anything about it. They don't use the internet, whatever. So these troops from North Korea are in Russia for the first time ever, and they have like access to the internet and stuff. And they said like they've just been gorging themselves on corn. Like it's like going your whole life without it, and it's like you discover that at like I don't know in your 20s or 30s. It's like, did anyone else read this? I've never heard this news. I've heard it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I always think like that would just be so crazy. I mean, could you imagine like coming across another human that like just has never done something that you do every day, or you've known about for years? It's like those uncontacted tribes on those like random islands. Yana Medusa, thank you. Spoiler alert, her friend and her friend's boyfriend made up. Yeah. He brought her a value meal. Here, pig. Don't make another live stream. He probably threw a bag of fried shit at her and said, "Here." Oh, he loves me again. Miss Capulet, thank you. I don't like Chantal and I don't want to defend her because she isn't a good person, but she needs to leave him. This is also sad and demoralizing. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Even the way that she was just telling this story. Why don't you man up and break up with me? Well, there's also another way of that relationship ending. Why does he need to break up with you? Do you not have the option to end the relationship? Why don't you break up with it? So that's what she wants? That's what... It's like, well, why don't you break up with me? I don't know. She's not going to leave. They don't leave. She and Amberlynn don't leave. T, thank you. Needed this night. Thank you, Jordy. Oh, appreciate you being here, T. Glad you find these entertaining. Sweepstakes, hi. Such caring people in the chat. Shout out to Arts and Crafts. Aw. We have a fun chat. We have an awesome chat. We have a good community. Thank you, Sweepstakes.
One does it. My youngest daughter has temper like me. She grabs his phone at night and looks through it. You should be able to. I don't care. Like, it doesn't bug me. Yeah. Yeah, she's in Canada. Hey, Island Dragonfly. I don't know. No confirmation of actual cheating is necessary in this situation. The trust is already compromised. Yeah, I think so. Can I show you the pool? It's empty and full of sand dust. My cousin, it'll happen again and again, yeah. My cousin's ex cheated on her many times and left her for the other woman, but he cheated on almost every girl he was with. Some men are just that way. They feel like as long as they don't get caught, then it's okay. Like, they have no sense of morality. Like, how do you love someone and just never feel bad for hurting them, you know? Like, that takes a special kind of psychopath to do that to someone. When I cheated, that's why I'll never cheat again, because of how I felt hurting someone I loved. Not because of me getting caught and my, fear of being exposed. I deserve to be exposed. It was because I saw the pain in Milan's eyes when I cheated on him. Like, when he asked me, like, you love me, tell me the truth. And I couldn't, like, the minute I said yes, his heart, I could see his heart breaking. And I never will forget that. That's like the burden I have to live with, that pain, that guilt of hurting someone else. So, it's tough.
Why is she pretending to be sad to distract from her neglecting to get their cat neutered? Do you think that this is all just a fake story to distract everyone from the cat, from the fact that she is continuing to neglect a cat, refuses to get it spayed? A lot of people were pissed at her for that. Is this just to take everyone's mind off of that? Because in this story, she gets to play victim a little bit. So it goes from Chantal's an evil villain to, aw, I kind of feel bad for her. You think that maybe that's what she's doing here? I could see it. Oh, snap, it's Jenna. Thank you so much for subscribing with Prime on Twitch. Thank you so much for being here, Jenna. Appreciate you. Isabel Schumacher, thank you again. She continues to look off screen when she starts to tear into the friend's boyfriend. Salah is there. I think maybe she's looking off to the side of him, like letting him have it with her eyes. I don't know if she has the balls to do that to his face. I don't know. There's a lot that she wants to say, but I don't think she's going to say it to him. She wants to say it online and then hope that he watches it. She wants to. This is everything that she wishes that she could say to his face.
Yeah, if that's what I told her. Like, if you constantly have to wonder what's on the phone, it's not a relationship. You know? Yeah, all that glitters. A wheelchair gummy. Yeah, I agree, Stephanie. Because why do men have to watch porn when they can do it with you? Because think of it this way, like, engaging in, like, activity, like sexual activity, like it's pleasurable and everything, but like it takes a lot more energy than just like being by yourself and getting it done quickly, you know? That's like my thought on it. Yeah. Maybe blue. What? Matching apples? Wow. Boundaries must be made, yeah. Men have no control. I swear. Now had schmecks with Cobra for 3 hours.
So she'd rather use her toys than her husband? In all honesty, I mean, like I've said this time and time again, like even if they wanted to, even if, you know, he had a gas mask and went for it, physically they can't. There's no way that she and Shit Boy could do it. No way. No way. There's no way. Toy? I don't know. I don't know if the wingspan is available for that even to work.
Hours on caught him watching Cheddar. Yeah, you know, like, I don't know, they're wired different. You think porn is cheating? I don't think so. But whatever. I just wanted to know your opinion. That's all. Yeah, Chelsea. More addicts. Really, Laura? You think so? I could see if it like bothers the woman and you tell him not to and he still does, then it's a form of cheating, yeah.
Oh, come on. Yes, they can. If Amber Lynn can, they can. Are you baiting me, Nikki? Are you trolling me to talk about this more, Nikki? Hemorrhoid King, thank you. I'm pissed she didn't use Natter's money to become skinny Mama June too. Anyways, thanks for the distraction. We all love hanging out for you. Mama June too. Oh my gosh. Isn't Mama June like a whole ass other piece of shit? Like, didn't she steal all of Honey Boo Boo's money and spend it on drugs and stuff? Like, I just remember seeing a clip where Honey Boo Boo like bitches her out. She's like, that wasn't your money to take. Ugh, gross. Willow, thank you. Plot twist, Salah is cheating with Teardrop. Oh my god, could you imagine? It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, how many times have Chantal's supporters turned on her? I mean, we never thought that Missy Moo would turn on her. We all saw how that ended. Maybe. Maybe. Crazier things have happened.
Fluff puff. Come home for Christmas. Oh, Teardrop. Let me see. Tell your friend that someone will always be there for her and will listen with open ears and tell her she's worth more than she thinks she is. Yes, amen. Thank you. Thank you. I'll let her know. So, no, I just wanted my opinion from my friend, that's all. I didn't know what to tell her, you know. Sorry, dear God. Oh, yeah, I saw it now. I know, I don't know why I wasn't paying attention, I was in my zone, you know. Open ears, corn. Yeah. One of my friend's boyfriends blew. When in doubt, go without. Hi, Crystal.
Remember when she flew back to Canada because she realized things weren't real? Maybe she'll do the same in December. I mean, when's her next visa run? It's gotta be in like 6 weeks? It's coming up. It's coming up. She has a follow-up to this video. Alright, well, let's see how she rationalizes it. Let's see how Chantal powers through all of this angst.
He knew it was nothing, but at the same time, for her, it would be everything.
You want a cameo at a speech or a mall, just let me know. Get yours today and don't delay.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video.
Whoa, the red lipstick. Oh my gosh. She looks like a ghost. Look at the filter on this. Look at the filter on. Look at her skin. She looks like a hologram. She looks like Moaning Myrtle from Harry Potter. She looks like a ghost.
So today's video is going to be an update video. I'm going to update you on my cat, Julia, And I'm also going to update you on my friend whom I talked about her situation in a live stream for those of you who aren't aware.
Emma Weenie, thank you. It's crazy to think the girls have every resource to their advantage and decide to do nothing about it. And on top of that, they date the worst types of people. They could be doing a lot more. They could be doing a lot more for themselves, but it's just, you know. I guess that their bad decision making in life is our entertainment. Thank you, Emma Weenie. Almost Alice. Hey, Almost Alice. Hey, beautiful Jordy and Shorties. Hope you've had a great day. I rescued 2 stray kittens from our farm today, so sending my love since our heart is too full. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for doing that. I hope that you are able to find homes for them. Oh gosh. Well, hey. You're there for them. You're there for them when no one else could be. That's awesome. Thank you, Almost Alice. Good luck to you on that.
Where she gave me full permission to ask the Beezers, ask my audience, their opinion on a situation involving her and her boyfriend and suspected infidelity. And yeah, you can check out that live if you want. Otherwise, I'll just update you guys on that. And then I'm going to be done with it because, you know, she doesn't want me to talk about it anymore. Her boyfriend doesn't.
He probably jerked a knot in her ass and said, how dare you get on live stream and tell our business, blah, blah, blah. You're making me out to be a bad person. You're making a fool out of me. He probably, honestly, she probably does things to make him upset because an explosive emotional response is better than no response. That's probably how she views it. It's like, I would rather him yell at me and flip out at me. I would rather there be turmoil than for him to not acknowledge me at all. For us to just like forget about that whole situation. So she does things on purpose that irritate him, knowing that he'll bitch her out or get angry with her or whatever. So yeah. Now she's coming back and kind of, you know, cleaning up her mess and saying, well, everything's great. The relationship is so happy now. All those problems that I said were happening. That was all just a misinterpretation, blah, blah, blah. Shepik, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships on YouTube. Really appreciate you doing that, Shepik. Thank you. All right, so Shepik kind of sounds like shepherd. So can we get some sheep emoji in the chat for Shepik's 5 gifted memberships? Thank you so much, Shepik. Jordy, what is jerking a knot? I don't know. That's just like an expression I've heard. Like jerking a knot in someone's ass. Have you ever heard that? I don't know. Has anyone else heard that? Sorry.
Don't want me to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore either. I just want to move on, respect her privacy. So I'll start with Julia. So Julia had her second set of vaccines today. And we took her to get that done. She actually finished.
The cat doesn't look like that. So somebody earlier said that these are old pictures of the cat. These look like old pictures of the cat. I mean, the cat's like bigger. The cat is bigger than this cat in the photo right here. It's also like more fluffy. I think that this is an old picture.
Today, and we took her to get that done. She actually finished her heat pretty early this morning. Early. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. She finished early this morning. And so right on schedule, she was due today, November 6th, for her second rounds of vaccines. And then we had to wait. We have to wait about a minimum.
Old video, old picture. Brienne of Tarts, thank you. I'll go to the stoning pit before I have Life 360 on my phone. The girls are delusional. Going to the stoning pit. Oh my gosh. FFG needs to go to the stoning pit in Afghanistan. Yeah. See how they'll deal with you in Afghanistan. She just says the weirdest shit.
Of 8 days, so we just have to call like 2 days ahead to schedule, ahead of time to schedule. So we will do that in a few days, and then after the 8 days is up, she'll be fine to be spayed finally, and she'll have to spend 2 days at the animal hospital where she will be having the procedure done. So I trust she's in good hands. You people don't have to worry anymore about her, whatever, you know, whatever the fake outrages, whatever. She's fine. She's going to be fine.
Fake outrages. Fake outrages. The third time your cat has gone into heat because you're lazy, but it's a fake outrage. Oh, gosh. Yeah. She's projecting fakeness here. Well, Chantal, everything about your life is fake. But we're the fake ones. Okay, all right. Crocker, thank you. Thank you, Uncle Jordy. Love from Harlow and Poe. Thank you so much, Harlow and Poe. Give them some ear scratches for me. Love that.
So, and that's the update on that. It's the last I'm going to say about it. And moving on to my friend. So it's very important to say that my friend and I are very similar in a lot of ways. We have a lot of similar situations, and that's how we ended up bonding over the last year. And I know people think I don't have friends. I do have friends. I don't ever talk about them online. The most recent one I hung out with, she wanted me to post a picture of us together because, you know, she hates people saying, she hates seeing people say, you know, oh, she's not meeting anyone. She doesn't have any friends, that kind of thing. So she's like, you know what? I want you to post this. So I did. But of course, with her face blurred out, because people are nuts. Like, do you blame me? Do you think I'm going to come on here and be like, oh yeah, I talked to this friend? They would be doxxed instantly. Like, what they did with my new friend, they literally picked apart everything she was wearing and tried to match where she got it from. Like, all right, I'm sorry. And they did this on the farms. I'm like, I'm sorry.
How did we go from talking about our friend's relationship that she's getting cheated on to you guys, like, somehow Chantal's the victim now? So, I mean, really think about this. This is a fake story to distract from the fact that she was too lazy to get her cat spayed, and now she's the victim. It's crazy how we ended up here. You're a bad pet owner. You neglect the cat. The cat's been in heat 3 times, but she introduces this fake story, and now she's the victim. I hate the way her mind works. Renifer, thank you. This stream has me in tears laughing. It has me in tears for a different reason. Thank you so much, Renifer. Katniss, Infinifat, to infinity and below. Oh my gosh. Super villain. Oh boy. I love it, Katniss. Thank you.
But why are you picking on someone for shopping at, like, Temu, Shein, wherever you suspect they shop from?
Well, Temu and Shein specifically are sweatshops, and no one should be supporting a sweatshop. It has nothing to do with the price. It has everything to do with the way that those clothes are manufactured. Go to a thrift store, wear clothes from wherever. I don't know. Get hand-me-downs. I'm not going to make fun of you for that. But if you're supporting a sweatshop, people are going to have something to say about that.
When, let's face it, you're not shopping at Versace. Successful people don't sit on kiwi farms all day and pick apart other people, okay? It doesn't happen. Anyway, moving on from that, I digress. So, basically, this person I was talking to, so, anyway, she ended up, you know, the dust settled. They made up, and basically, they talked, and she got more information out of him, of course. So here's the thing. Your mentality whenever you've had an incident of infidelity in your relationship. Her boyfriend was, he never cheated in person, but he was talking to someone online or something like that. Anyway, so when that happens to you in a relationship, any situation that you encounter involving any female, the immediate response is to be defensive and to be suspicious and to think the worst. So she told me that, you know, her boyfriend found out about her coming online and confiding in strangers on the internet, which is, you know, I told...
Oh my God, this is so stupid. Guys, this is really dumb. This is a really dumb video.
Her, we appreciate the Beezers, we appreciate the audience for giving their side. Sometimes it's nice to just see if other people, you know, have gone through similar things. Lots of opinions sometimes helps, but it's never a good idea to bring your personal life to the internet, especially for relationships. And so I told her that's, you know, I wouldn't do that anymore, you know. And so after the dust settled, basically she said, you know, the boyfriend was mad that you know, he didn't get to voice his side, not opinion, but his side. So I'm going to do that a bit.
So now the cheating boyfriend has a say. Well, I didn't get to tell my side of the story of why a big tit woman was texting me while I'm in the shower. You didn't get to hear my side.
Here for him and for her, at her request also. Basically, he was very taken aback by her outrage. Like, they were talking 1 minute about plans, they were joking, laughing.
Guys, like, I don't know why, just all of a sudden, like, a wave of something just, like, hit me, and it's like, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. Doc in a box, thank you. I was a little behind and tugging on her eyelash came up. She looked like bariatric Madame Medusa from Rescuers Down Under. Thank you so much for that, Doc in a box. Oh gosh, tugging on her eyelash. Don't pull too hard, Chantal. Killeen, thank you. Jordy, I just applied to grad school for my master's. I was excited, but now I'm nervous. Popping my big super chat cherry. Thank you so much for that, Killeen. Oh my gosh. What is meant to happen will happen. And if what happens is not what you like, then get that GRE prep book back out. Thank you, Colleen. Good luck to you.
And the next minute she was like angry, like almost like throwing things and just screaming and not giving him a chance. He became immediately defensive because she's a very, very suspicious and paranoid person. And he feels suffocated by that sometimes because she doesn't, you know, the trust it's being rebuilt, let's just say. And, you know, I get that too. I get that feeling where you're like always, you know, wondering and always tracking and stuff like that. So his response was immediately defensive. Like, I'm not showing you anything. You don't like, you don't deserve to see it. The way you're screaming at me, and, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm in jail and blah, blah, blah. So, that was to have patience. Give me those passwords. Give me, you know. And so he did. He gave her the phone password. He gave her...
After he deleted everything. What's the point? Oh, here, I wiped my phone. I did a hard reboot on my phone. Here, you can look at it now.
Instagram password, TikTok, all that. But that's, you know, that's not a fail-proof thing. That's the horrible thing about lack of trust, you know. There's always, you know, if somebody really wants to cheat or really wants to be, you know, not faithful, there's always a way.
Can Can we? All right. Like, I'm sorry. I'm over this. Like, I'm sorry if you found it. I don't think that there's anyone finding this interesting. Let's watch her get pissy. Let's watch her get mad. I need something. I am falling asleep here. I am quite literally falling asleep. Something. Give me something. Come on. Somebody's got to poke the pig. Come on. Poke the pig. Poke the pig. Foodie Beauty eating nonstop and raging at people.
Once again, there's more poop at the bottom.
That's not true.
I don't want the Alvin and the Chipmunks voice. I hate that.
It's almost Valentine's Day. We need Cupid.
Oh God, why is everything the frickin' Alvin and the Chipmunks? I don't want Alvin and the Chipmunks. Come on. Do something. Foodie Beauty's live rage stream that was removed from YouTube. I think I'm looking for like pre-hijab days. Cause like, I mean, there have been, of course there's been rages during the season, but like, just, it just doesn't hit the way that it used to hit. It used to be so much better. It used to be so much better. Foodie Beauty bigoted out.
She make it.
It's like a cultural thing, okay? I can't stand hypocrites, and I just can't stand it. I don't care. I guess I'll go to hell then. I don't care. Then you have Yaba and Sam, all right? These morons are more hillbilly white trash. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. They are. They're the epitome of it. This person started her stupid channel making fun of Amy. All they do is make fun of the same fat women over and over. Number one, you're disgusting because all you do is judge fat people from behind a screen. Like, I don't get it. Like, I just can't. I can't. These people are idiots. And this is the community of shit I'm talking about. The same shit people. Totally crap white trash people. I don't give a shit. If you think I'm 800 pounds, if I'm 900 pounds, that I'm round, I'm fat. I'm obese. I am fat. Why am I so bent? Because people find that acceptable to just beat down on fat people all day when they themselves are fat. And not only that, they're uneducated and they're pieces of trash. I don't give a shit, but I'm sure.
So what you're saying is certain prerequisites have to be met if you're going to trash on fat people. Well, not to flex, but I am 5'10", 180. And my degree is on the wall right here. So does that give me the green light? Stupid. Kate Tails, thank you. In an uncertain world, it's good to know we'll always be able to count on Chantal to be an idiot. The three absolutes in life: death, taxes, Chantal making an ass out of herself. Thank you, Kate. Bells, hi Bells. Sorry I'm behind on Chantal lore. What's going on? P.S. Love the streams, Jordy. They keep me going. Thank you so much, Bells. I mean, I'm not exactly sure how far behind you are, but about 2 years ago, she moved to the Middle East and put on a hijab to marry somebody that she met on Tinder. She lives over there. He cheats on her and she pays for everything, and she's gaining weight and she's pissed. And she lives a very miserable existence. That's basically the abridged version of it.
That some other people do. They pick on fat people. That's all they do in their life. That's all they do. And people think that's okay. They get cheered on. Like, they're fucking miserable. Oh, yeah. Another thing that's not your business. My relationship with God. None of your business, because all of you Christian people preaching, all these people who are bullying online claim to be Christians. Are you kidding? I know it looks like it bothers me. The only thing that bothers me is how stupid people are. Like, it bothers me that they're stupid. No, but like, these people are far from perfect. Let's break it down, Yaba. Your girlfriend that you're with right now, that you're scissoring, has called your children ugly and unfortunate looking. Okay? Her children are prostitutes. And you have the nerve, her kids don't even want to have anything to do with her anymore. She's a piece of shit. And you have the nerve to talk.
Why are you of all people, Chantal, using prostitute as a dig at someone? You did OF. I see pictures of you every day that I don't want to see from your OF days on Twitter. I mean, I don't think that that's your court to have a ball in.
Talk about my life and my weight. Aren't there more important things in life that you should be doing? I'm not talking about children, Lynn. Again, another one with no brain in their head. I'm talking about their parenting. You know why? Because I'm sorry, but somebody who's apparently has kids and is like bullying other people online all day, what kind of example is that? Like, where are her children? I'm a little concerned. Where are her children when she's doing this disgusting shit online all day? I don't know. It's just disgusting. See, you're just proving. Thanks for the super chat. You're just proving another low-life stupid comment. Funkle. Are you projecting? Because you sound inbred yourself. Trust me. Gary, inbred. Yaba, inbred. Hillbilly, inbred. Deliverance 101. Fucking oh, I'm sorry, they're retarded. Just like, unless.
Oh my God. She doubled down. Effing re. And then she went ahead and said the word. You had an opportunity. You stopped yourself. You hesitated, but you went for it anyway. She loves that word. Loves that word.
Unless it's like a racist word or something like that. It's stupid. Like, I hate when people always use the term. We're afraid to say any terms now. Everything is a slur. Everything is a bad word. For example,
Not really. Not really. Oh my God, I'm not allowed to say the R word. Oh, I'm not allowed to say anything. Not really. I mean,
everyone uses the term.
There's like a handful of words that come to mind that I think that no one should be saying. Every word is offensive.
Unalive. Like, unalive? You can't say killing anymore? What the hell is wrong with the world? Oh my God. And the R word, when I grew up, it meant stupid. It had nothing to do with people with disabilities at all. Things just change, and I don't know. Everyone is canceled for something stupid. I want to go to Florida. Honestly, I don't. I think I'm going to change all my plans and go to effing Vietnam or something. Oh my God, people are so dumb. Okay, talking about someone's kids is saying the kids' names, talking about the kids. Talking about parenting the parents is a different thing, okay? Her children are prostitutes, and you have the nerve that her kids don't even want.
How is that? If calling the kid a prostitute, how is that talking about someone's parenting? Your kid is a prostitute. I'm not talking about the kids. I'm talking about their parenting. What? She's something else. Rosie, thank you. I needed an excuse to procrastinate studying for my lawyer ethics exam. Can always count on you. Aw, thank you so much for sending that in, Rosie. Hey, this can wait, though. That sounds way more important. Old videos of Chantal yelling about not being able to say the R word a year ago. This can wait. Your future is now.
Want to have anything to do with her anymore. And then the minute I say that, just because I say the word kids, they think that I'm targeting the kids. You brought the kids into it. That's my new stupid. Okay. Anyways, from now on, I'm gonna not even feel guilty about what I say because everyone has an opinion. Everyone gets
so if I talk about the kids, you guys are gonna say that I'm bringing kids into it. Well, yeah.
canceled. Everyone gets pissed off about something. Screw it. You know what? Talking about dieting while eating. So fat people, they don't have to eat? Is that what it is? Like, are you a binge? Everyone thinks they know how to cure binge eating disorder. Like, everyone thinks they're friggin' experts. Yeah, I'm in a bad mood. I think I have a reason to be. I was watching on TikTok a woman today who beat her binge eating disorder, and she did it on her own, and she did it by, and people, like, if this was me, I would get criticized. Her video had like 1 million likes. She did it by confronting her trigger foods. She allowed herself to eat her trigger foods, and she did like mental gymnastics with it, like, okay, telling myself, I'm not, like, she did this on her own. She did it by, yeah, like, it's all on TikTok. Anyways, how do you know I'm not getting help from medical professionals, Jake? Actually, I showed my whole fucking medical history online.
Oh my gosh. I showed my whole medical history online. Oh, Chantal. Show us your transaction history of the last week of Uber Eats. I'd rather see that than your medical history. It'd be more telling, honestly. How do you know I'm not getting help? I'm not getting help and I'm not making an effort, but how do you know that? You don't, so you can't say it.
I did get help. It did nothing. It did nothing. You have to eat. So why not? Why can't I eat on camera? That's discrimination. Why not? Who cares? Just because I have trouble with food?
Discrimination.
I know.
Did you hear that? Look at her mouth. Look at her mouth. Discrimination. I have to eat fast food on camera and monetize it. Otherwise, it's discrimination. Chantal loves to say that everyone else is a victim. Oh, I'm not allowed to say certain words. Oh, does that offend you, Snowflake? Oh. But she gets offended over the dumbest shit. You can't call everyone else a snowflake and then act like a snowflake. But that's kind of her thing. Do as I say, not as I do. Golden Lover, thank you. Would you rather smell her hijab or Amber Lynn's black leggings? The hijab. Definitely. Definitely. If I want to see tomorrow, the hijab.
What my binging is. I know when I'm in secret how much I eat. You don't. You've never seen me binge on camera. I'll tell you right now. Just because I overeat doesn't mean that you've ever seen a binge. And you don't have a right to define what a binge is for me. You have no right to do that. I don't watch the reaction channels ever. Ever. Salah. The only time I see it is if like somebody reacts to them. Like Yo Mama. Sometimes we watch him, we see what people say on there. Never go to their channels. Ever, ever, ever.
Ever.
That's great and all, but if you know how mad and how...
Oh my god, what is this voice? The hell?
Criminal, low-life trash. Like, I would never want to be you. I don't give a crap. Like, I would rather die. I would rather. I swear. People don't like them. Like, my haters hate me enough to go watch them. That's it. Nobody cares. You could be a friggin' talking friggin' monkey and people would watch it if you're saying shit about me. Her scale's broken. Stupid chat. People will watch you. You know what I mean? Like, I traveled across the world.
Will someone send in a super chat if I do that? Your scale's broken. Fat.
These people just sit there in their stupid, ugly-ass avatars like dummies.
I love when she acts like she's the only person who's traveled across the world. Like, I've gone to Mexico plenty of times. I've traveled across the world. What does that even mean? She's traveled across the world to be sitting in a...
Hey, whoa. She travels to the refrigerator. I've seen her get up to get a new soda. I've seen her get up to get a block of cheese. She gets up.
couch. Talking about other people. She barely gets out the house, and when she gets out the house, it's a night which I understand.
That's barbecue chilling. Oh yeah, it is.
Because Kuwait's pretty hot, but still they go to places like...
First thing I ever heard of phone call. I think Yaba's projecting that. She's the biggest inbred. Gary too. He's from West Virginia, no offense, but isn't that like inbreeder state? The reason I have
He's from West Virginia. Oh my gosh, Chantal. Isn't that an inbreeder state? I mean, the part of Ontario that Chantal's from, I heard it's not a very nice place. So I don't know if we should be bashing on a certain state. Carissa, thank you. Cats don't spend 2 days at the vet to get fixed. Someone posted that she might be getting the cat declawed. That will cause the cat to stay for 2 days. Declawing your cat means you're removing their bones at each toe. Yeah, I don't believe in declawing cats. I think that that's cruel. They like rip out the thumb and stuff. Oh my gosh. I remember growing up, there was a neighbor. He ended up being a total piece of shit, but he had his cat declawed and then he moved and left the cat. So the cat was just kind of like an outdoor cat, and it was declawed, and it was living outside. It's like, how do you survive as a declawed cat living outside? That guy was a whole ass piece of shit.
Problems is from binge eating. So if I don't binge eat and I normalize my relationship with food again, allowing myself to eat a burger, that's where the healing comes in. And yes, I know it takes mental healing. Okay, I'm not dumb. Why are you always saying, oh, look at Life by Jen, using her as an example? It's so disgusting. You don't know what her problems were, and so what? She was like a lot heavier than me. And not everyone is the same just because we're all fat, okay?
There's different levels of fat, okay? Jen was a lot bigger than I was. I've got at least 10 years on Jen. Come on. Stop comparing me to her.
Yeah, I have a right to comment on somebody being Muslim and encouraging adultery. That's a bit different. How many of the reaction channels believe in God and are Christian? Huh? How many? And what kind of loser, like Gary, he's a man. How is your wife attracted to you? Like, where's your testosterone sitting there making fun of a woman's fupa? You're friggin' disgusting. Ew, I don't know. You're just gross. I'll talk about a man's testosterone. I'm sorry, are you talking about my man, who looks like a man? A hairy, handsome man, compared to Gary Unfarted, who looks like a wet sack of dough? Has nothing to do with me maintaining my goal. I don't care. I don't feel guilty anymore about that. I don't care. If I slip up and eat 5 burgers...
Chantal should be declawed. She'd probably lose weight, honestly, if they declawed her. Yeah, honestly. Maybe Chantal should get declawed. Julia should have her declawed.
I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Oh well, it's a fucking burger. Do I have a rock bottom? No, because I don't dwell and stay down low. I always lift myself back up. You guys are more pressed about my weight than I am. And if I'm happy right now with the health problems I have and I'm dealing with it on my own, what's it to you? Why does it bug you if it doesn't even bug me? Oh well, like what are you, my friggin' dad? Just me? You are...
It should bug you. I mean, I don't know. Do you like being 400 pounds? Do you like turning around and kicking your stomach with your knee? Do you like laying down and people comparing you to a walrus? I mean, I don't know. It should bother you. And it does. It does bother you. I mean, that would bother anyone.
Told to make meals at home. I was also told a lot of other things by that doctor that didn't help. Like, that unit had no idea how to deal with binge eating disorder, which is why I'm not there today. They just try to push drugs on you, Vyvanse. And don't eat in the car, don't eat that, don't do that. I think that that's wrong. I think that we should try to expose ourselves.
I think that you should be allowed to eat in the car. If I want to crunch into some chicken nuggets or a hamburger while I'm driving and have a big glob of ketchup go down my shirt while I'm driving, I should be allowed to. These stupid clinics out there, they tell you all these little tips to try to get you to lose weight, like, don't eat in the car. That's stupid. Well, Chantal, maybe if you listened to a few of those little tips, you'd be in a different place today. Therapy, education, courses, tips, things like that, they only work if you do. Knowledge is half the battle. Shepik, thank you. I love how her stories are just her talking about herself as an imaginary friend. You need to leave the house to meet people. Yeah, I agree. I mean, but the thing with her is even if she were to leave the house, she doesn't know the culture. She doesn't know the language. She doesn't really even know how she would get involved. And I mean, people would see right through her lifestyle, would see right through her marriage, so they would make fun of her. No one would want to be genuinely friends with someone like this. So her only really option is to just isolate in the apartment all day, every day. That's not a life. That is definitely not a life.
to trigger situations. Like, I should be able to eat normally in the friggin' car. I shouldn't have to be afraid of it. It shouldn't be a trigger. I have to try to get over that anxiety, that trigger. I have to normalize my triggers. That's the type of, it's like a form of like CBT almost, if you want to look at that. It's reconditioning. Oh, shut up, the friggin' religious police. What's haram? Defending myself? And saying that shit once in a while? Whatever. It's also not Muslim to judge others like you're doing. Move along. They're not even Muslim, Stan. They're not even Muslim. They hear that I'm Muslim and they just pick it apart. They go, they're probably reading the Quran just so they can find something on me. Remember, first Salah didn't exist. Exactly. Let's go through the history.
Should I buy a Quran just so I can reference it during her streams? Maybe that'll be my next prop that I pull out of the drawer.
He didn't exist. This is why they're mad. Didn't exist. Next he was going to leave her in December, then January, then where they're not tired of being wrong. Exactly. Just like that one friggin' milky toast or milk cappuccino, milk tea, milk bisque, whatever the fuck. Why are some reaction channels with the word milk in it? Ugh. Anyway, they got married. There's no possible way they could be married on a visa. Well, guess what? We made it happen. Kaya, shut up, you friggin' strung out ex-stripper weirdo. You have no brain in your head either. Again, where did I talk about someone's kids? Get out of your shack and go live your life, okay? Lyanne, are you dumb? I didn't mention her kids.
Oh my god, her spending her life on one of 2 couch cushions. Why don't you get out of your shack and go live life? Why don't you get off a couch cushion? She'll get out of her shack and experience life when you get off the couch. Deal? Do we have a deal? Isabel, thank you again. My friend's boyfriend, he goes to another school. I wore the wrong shoes. I don't even like pizza. Oh my gosh. My friend's boyfriend. Yeah. Oh my god. It is. I think it's insulting. I think it's patronizing. I really do. Chantal's a trip. She doesn't watch reaction channels. No! She only watches reaction channels through the anti-reaction channels. Because they're the only ones with a lick of sense.
What did I say about her kids? Okay, let's see. What did I say? What did I say about her kids? Tell me. What? One thing. Did I say anything about her kids? What did I say? Her children are prostitutes. And you have the nerve? Her kids don't even have anything to do with her anymore. Yeah, I think one of them was a prostitute. So my point is, like, don't come for me in my life when you're a friggin' whole ass mess. And you're a pathetic parent to allow your kids to be prostitutes. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Oh. Allowing your kid to be... Oh, no. I really don't know sometimes if Chantal's just being ironic. But the worst part is, I can't even really give her the benefit of the doubt. Because I know that she's not. Any kind of insult that she gives, it can just be handed right back to her. Chantal, I see demons when I go on Twitter sometimes. When I see some of the content that you have put up on certain websites in the past, my retina will never be the same. I mean, that's not a stone you should be throwing. Throw that one back in the pit.
Sorry, but if you're a good parent, your kids don't become prostitutes. I'm sorry. I don't care. You can fight me on that.
Wow. Wow. If you're a good parent, your kid... What would you know about parenting? I mean, thank goodness Chantal will never be a parent. Thank goodness. But what would you know about good parenting? I mean, she has told us time and time again how piss poor the mom's parenting was, how bad her upbringing was. I mean, really, you know what good parenting is? All right.
Whatever, Lyanne. Go fuck off then if you're so bothered by it. I don't care. I talked about her kid being a prostitute. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Go virtue signal somewhere else. But no, my mother was a very good mom, actually. And doing OnlyFans, what, I showed my boobs on OnlyFans? Whatever.
Oh, come on. It was not just that. Oh, what? Just because I did that on... Chantal. I mean, I'm obviously never going to pull it up on the big screen here on YouTube for obvious reasons, but it wasn't just that, hon. Oh my gosh. I mean, what's that thing in Greek mythology that, like, if you look at it, you turn to stone? I mean, every time I see that on Twitter, I think that I'm going to turn to ash or turn to stone or something. Shepik, thank you. Say I love cheese, LMAO. I love cheese. Chantal loves cheese. Loves cheese. She's like a big rat. Give her all the cheese.
It's not the same at all. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry, but people are always like, why would you want to be in the Middle East? Have you seen the street? Have you seen the nice areas that we've shown you in Kuwait? Nobody's strung out on friggin' methamphetamine. Like, no, the streets are like not this. It's just.
You do that. You did that 3 years ago. No one's strung out on the streets doing. You have literally done that and told us about it, Chantal. Again, everything you throw comes right back to you. Every insult is a boomerang.
It's a so different vibe, different morality, and I just don't want to go back to that ever.
Oh, so sanctimonious. It's just a different morality. I can't live in that kind of society. I could never live in somewhere as immoral as North America, where people do those kind of substances. Oh my gosh, the pillar of morality. Yeah, this bullfrog in a hijab, the pillar of morality.
This is why, like, people think, oh well, you're not out. So I don't want to socialize with people. I don't. I like being antisocial. I like having a small circle. I'm very selective.
Yeah, really. Yeah, the small circle. Oh, gross. Yeah. She did during this season with him. With Nader. She did it during his season. Capricorn. NJ. Thank you so much. A super chat for saying fat. The scale is broken. I can't believe you guys super chat that kind of dumb shit that comes out of reaction channels' mouths. All they do is sit there and say fat. The scale's broken. She's lying about her weight. Like, you guys send in super chats for that. Thank you, Capricorn NJ. Orange Trash, aka Foodie's Halloween costume. Thank you so much for 5 months. Thank you. Our neighbor in Montana had a pet bobcat, an actual wild animal, and had it declawed. It ran away, and I'm sure it passed in the wild without being able to hunt. Oh my god. One of my cousins, this was a long time ago, but I remember hearing one of my cousins had a next door neighbor that had a pet wolf, and he kept it like chained up in a container outside. And like my cousin, I remember she was like afraid of letting her daughter play in the yard or something. I remember hearing that. I'm just thinking, like, what kind of life is that? Like, to domesticate a wild animal, have it declawed, and put it in a cage. It's like, what's the point? Who's the guy in the winter hat? I think that's Roman. He was like a minor side character a while back. You don't need to know much about him. He won't be on the chapter test.
For false outrage. Go ahead, hate me. I don't care. I don't care if I'm the most hated person in the world. I don't give a shit what other mere humans who have no right to talk and judge think about me. Never will, never. The only thing I rage about is how stupid you all look because you're worse. You have a worse life. You have a worse past. You're all fat too, and you're judging the same two fat people.
Oh my god, her listing a bunch of issues about what's wrong with reaction channels, telling us off. Yeah, and you're this, and you're this. Oh, but you're all fat too. I want to hear that again. She looks like Big Ed. Jordy, I think it's pronounced hijab, but Chantal butchers the pronunciation and says her. Well, apparently I also mispronounce her name. I think that the correct. Oh my god. I think the correct pronunciation of her name is actually Chantal. But I think that's too fancy of a pronunciation for a pig like this, so I'm going to continue to say Chantal. I also just like saying Chantal. So, hijab stays.
Think about me. Never will, never. The only thing I rage about is how stupid you all look because you're worse. You have a worse life, you have a worse past, you're all fat too, and you're judging the same two fat people online. You look stupid. I don't care if not forgiving makes me a bad Muslim. I don't care. I'll never, ever, ever forgive what people have done. Never. Proof of life. Nobody cares about BBJ, so nobody will ever ask for proof of life. They don't care. If that was me, are you kidding? My karma is moving to this beautiful country, planning on traveling the world with an amazing husband, and who cares if I'm fat?
Traveling the world. Traveling the world for Chantal is getting a flight to Bangkok to renew her visa and be bedbound in a hotel and ordering food. Traveling the world.
I'm still traveling. Men don't even look at women here. Like, they avert their gaze. Muslim men are not like that here. Do you and Salah ever want to have kids? I can't have kids, Shannon. And if you want to know, it's private stuff, but he doesn't care if we ever do or not. That's something very, very big decision, but when you love somebody, I know it's hard to get through your thick heads. When you love someone, you don't just look at what they can give you. You don't just look at their weight. You don't look at, you know what I mean? Like, people are so fucking shallow. Is it like projection or what? I know it burns your ass that I have a hot, loving husband, but you need to get the F over it, okay? Oh my...
Hot and loving. Oh my gosh.
God, like jealousy, I can't get over it. No, it's a video game, dumbass. Because I know how to pick partners. Made one mistake though. He's never, if you look at his Instagram, he does.
I know how to pick partners. They're all dysfunctional for different reasons. I would say he's the most toxic, but the others are just dysfunctional and I mean, he was on this one was on a whole different level.
How to pick partners. Made one mistake though. He's never, if you look at his Instagram, he doesn't even add, never since I met him. Unlike Loser, like I know he's so different. I'm just...
Wait, when was this posted? Oh, the thing with Kybella hadn't happened yet. He doesn't go on Instagram and message other women. He's different. He cares about me. So smug. This was about 5 months before the Kybella thing happened. Yana Medusa, thank you. I've been to Cornwall last week. It's such a shithole, I'm sorry. I've seen her Chinese food place. It was so surreal. I hope that huge stone was not the only one she was with the homeless person. Was not the one she was with on the homeless person. Oh my gosh. It would be interesting to go to Cornwall just to do like a little look around, see how things are. Doesn't he live in West Virginia? Isn't that like an inbred state? All right, well, let's go check out Cornwall.
That's my karma. Having dealt with what I dealt with for 2 years with a piece of shit, this is my karma. One woman, I don't even, like, he showed me, like, one, he's like, what the fuck, and he, like, blocked her. One woman, like, I was checking his messages, I'm not gonna lie. And one woman's, like, bending over, and, like, thinks just because she bends over, like, number one, like, I'm pretty sure, like, men love, like, women who respect themselves. Every woman thinks just because they wear a thong.
Oh my gosh, women who respect themselves. Her shitting herself on stream, shoving hash browns down her throat, doing unholy things on OF. I'm pretty sure that men only like women that respect themselves. Oh God. Chantal, you're just the worst.
That a man is going to find that attractive. Ew. No. Anyways, I don't get that. I checked it like once, yeah. That was wrong. You shouldn't check people's phones. So yeah, moral of the story here. Leave me alone. Go vlog. Go take your kids for ice cream. Go do something with your effing life instead of obsessing about how much I fucking weigh. Okay? Thank you. I know, maybe if I was brought up here and I was raised a Muslim and taught different etiquette, maybe I wouldn't swear as much right now. But I'm from the Western world.
Maybe I wouldn't be such a demon pig. yeah, maybe if I did grow up here, I would care a little bit more about what I'm wearing and what this represents. But I didn't, so I don't. Got it? Good. Ginger Ninja, thank you. It costs more to declaw a cat than to neuter it. Yeah, like why would she declaw it over just spaying it? Just, oh God. Like that the only thing worse than not spaying it would be to just declaw it, but have it not spayed still. She's so, ugh. Prison Becky, hey. She belongs in the movie Tusk. I'm gonna imagine that has to do with some burly animal. maybe a mammoth.
I'm used to having a shit attitude about everything, and that's hard to change, so bear with me. Thank you. Would you fight FFG? If she was face to face, she's such a coward. And if she was right in front of me and she called my mom a whore, yeah, I would punch her the fuck out.
Okay. Before we threaten physical violence on a reaction channel, how about we walk across a parking lot without getting dizzy? One step at a time, Chantal. Yeah, I do, Amy. Bells, thank you. The only time I miss Amber Lynn is when Chantal's around. Hey, Chantal's a part of Girl World too. Come on. There's room for everybody. Kuwait's largest nun, thank you. Check the tweet I tagged you in. Okay, I'll have to do that afterwards. Thank you, Kuwait's largest nun. MB, welcome back for your 4th month. Today I found out that you're fat, Chantal told me. The jig is up. The jig is up. I'm using filters. I should turn the filters off sometime. Y'all can see the real me.
Okay, I don't want to go to bed yet. Okay, I just want to make fun of everybody one more time, and then I'm gonna be a good Muslim. Do Nad's rat's face when he snorts. Wow, nice ocean, huh? There's the sun rising. Where? Is that the sun? Yeah, that's the sun. Glaring over the beach. So, anyways, my sense of humor.
I think she lost her momentum. She popped off for a good 10 minutes. Now she's out of breath. She needs to replenish. Maybe a plate of spaghetti. Such a respectable woman. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jordy covers half of his fat with the green screen. Exactly. I mean, like, look at my arm right now. How it's like cut off like this. It just rolls and rolls under here. You just can't see it because I'm sneaky. I'm the actual sneaky one. I'm the one that sneaks into the bathroom while my partner's showering and I look through their phone. But I don't get caught like these dumbasses. Mad Hatter, thank you. Maybe she's like the movie Split. Multiple people live inside of her. One didn't do OF and one did. Multiple personality disorder. Huh. It's a bunch of different people. I think instead of splitting her conscience into a bunch of different people, maybe she is just a bunch of different people. You know how kids will all get in a trench coat to sneak into the movie theater so only pay for one ticket? Maybe we're looking at like 10 different women. Oh, gosh. Well, I think that's going to be it, everybody. Oh, gosh. You know what? Okay. Here's what we'll do. I think that tomorrow we're going to finish Amber Lynn. We have a little bit of Q&A to do, and then we'll do fun videos, and then maybe Friday we'll do, assuming we don't get an upload between now and Friday, we'll do a variety stream on Friday. So maybe that'll be like some Doherty Dozen, some Raf and Aya maybe. Maybe we'll look at something new altogether. Maybe we'll get on Roblox and play a little bit. Maybe that's what we'll do for Friday. So that's going to be it for today's stream. So basically, yeah, Chantal told a little story, lied about it, made up a fake resolution, and pretty dumb. I couldn't even make it through the resolution video. That was just so terrible. Oh, gosh. All right, y'all. Well, I think that is going to be it. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate everybody. Second for Tranimal Cracker. Oh, yeah, maybe we could check in on Tranimal Cracker. I haven't checked out Tranimal Cracker's page in a while. We'll have to do that. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, that is going to be it for tonight. Thank you so much. Go forth. Be normal. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much for all of the super chats. Cat Stand Me Off, you're still here. Thank you so much for that massive donation earlier. That was incredibly generous of you. I hope that the Colorado snow in does not last that long.